F.A.N.G, a deadly assassin and also one of the 4 kings of Shadowloo after Sagat took his leave. F.A.N.G was the last new character introduced to Street Fighter V as part of the original roster. He's a master of Dokushu Kenpo, the Poison Hand Kenpo, which combines poisonous substances and assassination techniques. By using long-range attacks and his damage over time mechanic, F.A.N.G looks to defeat his opponents with that poisonous touch. F.A.N.G has several multi-hitting normals that act as combo starters, one of them being his standing heavy kick. This is one of the few forward advancing normals he has, making it easy to use in combos. Once it connects, F.A.N.G can combo into his charge special, Sotoja, and apply his poison status effect. If the standing heavy kick is blocked, then F.A.N.G is left at a slight advantage, allowing him to continue his pressure. The other 2-hitting normal worth mentioning is F.A.N.G Senpuku-gun. This is a 2-part move where F.A.N.G goes into a special crouching stance that can potentially follow through with an attack. Just like standing heavy kick, Senpuku-gun allows F.A.N.G to convert into a decent combo on hit, and on block is one of his primary ways of applying pressure. Using Senpuku-gun relatively close to the opponent is great, because it can be difficult to react to for a lot of players. Also, the first part of Senpuku-gun can avoid certain attacks due to how low F.A.N.G is to the ground, so he can use this to his advantage in certain matchups. One tool that makes it frustrating to approach F.A.N.G is his projectile, Nishikyu. This isn't a traditional projectile, as F.A.N.G fires 2 poison orbs at an upward angle. Each version covers a different distance. Not only does Nishikyu make it difficult to approach F.A.N.G at certain angles, but if he wants to take the fight to the opponent, he can cancel it into his EX Nikan Kyaku to slide towards them and start his pressure, or potentially get a conversion from full screen. However, F.A.N.G does need to be careful where to use Nishikyu due to the plethora of anti-projectile tools in Street Fighter V. F.A.N.G's toolset puts huge emphasis on poisoning his opponents. An option that does this easily is his V-Skill 1 Nishodoku. This is a small, slow-moving projectile which poisons the opponent when it connects, regardless if they're blocking or not. This allows F.A.N.G to net some damage early without overextending himself. However, if he gets hit, then the poison effect disappears, and he'll have to attempt to poison the opponent again. To strengthen the damage over time mechanic, F.A.N.G's V-triggers provide interesting options. His V-Trigger 1, Dokunomu, creates a poisonous cloud around F.A.N.G that continuously damages the opponent as long as they're close to him. In V-Trigger 1, F.A.N.G can cancel into specials without requiring charge time, as if they were motions, which is quite game-changing. Dokunomu also turns his V-Skill 1 into a physical attack, which isn't normally the case, allowing it to be used for pressure or clash with other projectiles. The cloud can deter opponents, but also allows F.A.N.G to be a little more aggressive. V-Trigger 2, Koryo Dokuda, is where F.A.N.G really gets his hands dirty. This increases the potency of his Nishikyu and his mini-cloud Ryobenda. Nishikyu now does 4 hits instead of 2, making it have much better combo utility from far away or up close. Ryobenda now knocks the opponent up as well as allowing for more combos, or set up some deadly situations in the corner. V-Trigger 2 overall acts more like a comeback factor than V-Trigger 1. F.A.N.G is one of the more unorthodox characters in Street Fighter V. By having awkward projectiles, low health, and a damage over time mechanic, it becomes harder to master him due to how technical his toolset is. If the opponent has a strong anti-projectile tool, then it nullifies most of his moveset, making him even harder to play. But if you like quirky villains, then pick F.A.N.G and find the antidote within the poison. Alex, the brawler from the Big Apple and a fan favorite. Last playable in Street Fighter III Third Strike, Alex returned in Street Fighter V ready to rumble. Alex was the first DLC character to be released, notoriously remembered for not having an announcement trailer. He's another big body character, which naturally gives him long-reaching attacks, but he also has surprisingly good speed. In Street Fighter V, Alex functions similarly to his Street Fighter III counterpart, but with help from the V system, he can dish out crazy damage and give the word explosive a whole new meaning. Alex has useful poking tools, with the most reliable being Crouching Medium Punch. This is Alex's best poke, as it has a range similar to some heavy attacks in Street Fighter V, and also acts as a good deterrent. You'll see this button from Alex quite often. Now when Alex gets close, he'll use the Lariat. This is one of Alex's scariest normals, which is conducive to his gameplay. Lariat is great as a pressure tool as it conditions the opponent to sit still. Once Alex swings out enough Lariats, he can attempt to throw the opponent with his power bomb. This is a textbook way for Alex to land a command throw. But if the Lariat hits, then Alex gets a full combo, allowing him to push the opponent closer to the corner, and on crush counter, nets even more damage. Lariat has fantastic utility, so Alex will definitely want to abuse this normal. Another move that's integral to Alex's game is his special attack, Slash Elbow. This has several different uses. The light version can be used as another poking tool. When the opponent is outside of crouching medium punch's range and Alex doesn't want to overcommit, then the Slash Elbow can be useful. The EX version can help out defensively due to its armored properties, so Alex can attempt to break out of pressure whilst blocking or try to punch through a fireball in the neutral. But if EX Slash Elbow gets blocked, then it can be punished severely. Alex's V-skills give him the ability to inflict more damage than normal. His V-skill 1, Overhaul, makes the next attack he lands connect as a counter hit. The attack will be labeled as a hard hit. If Alex gets hit or is knocked down, then he won't lose the VS1 buff. However, if the next attack from Overhaul is blocked, then the counter hit properties disappear. His V-skill 2, Overchain, allows for some flashy combos. Overchain allows Alex to cancel a special attack into another special attack. Regular specials can cancel into all other versions, but EX specials can only cancel into another EX special. Overchain will disappear if Alex doesn't cancel into a special from the first one. And similar to Overhaul, Overchain will not disappear if Alex gets knocked down. One of Alex's most pivotal tools is his V-Trigger 2, Rage Boost. This gives Alex access to two new moves, the first being Flying DDT. This is mainly used to end combos and put Alex in a position to be extremely threatening with his Lariat or Power Bomb. Be warned though, as the DDT completely misses crouching opponents, so if used mindlessly, then Alex will be punished. The second move is his Choke Sleeper. The sleeper hold functions similar to the DDT in terms of being a combo ender, except there are a few more ways into it and works regardless if the opponent is crouching or not. Rage Boost is a great comeback mechanic for Alex and works well with his V-skills. Alex has some of the best burst damage in Street Fighter V. He has numerous tools that can surprise the opponent, which possibly lead to tremendous damage. Whilst he started off quite lackluster, Alex got stronger and stronger with every subsequent patch, and by the end of Street Fighter V's life cycle, he ended up as one of the strongest big bodies in the game. However, it still takes a lot of patience, intuition, and situational awareness to know when to ride the momentum. If you like wrestling and clippable moments, then pick Alex and get ready to throw down. Guile, a major in the US Air Force who aims to defeat Shadowloo while simultaneously searching for his best friend, Charlie Nash. Guile's fighting style has a strong balance of solid offense and defense. He's a character that can easily frustrate his opponents and methodically set them up for a mistake he can capitalize off of. Guile's moveset has remained consistent throughout the history of Street Fighter, with his only special attacks being Sonic Boom and Flash Kick. Well, until Street Fighter VI, where he finally gained a third move. In Street Fighter V, Guile retains his two special attacks, but they're now more exciting to use mechanically, courtesy of the V system. However, his rock-solid game plan remains the same. To be an expert with Guile, one must learn how to master his Sonic Boom. This is a projectile special that travels horizontally across the screen at different speeds depending on the version used. After a few Sonic Booms, the opponent will eventually get frustrated and attempt to jump, which then allows Guile to use his other special attack, Flash Kick. This serves as a combo ender, but more importantly, is used as an anti-air to keep the opponent at bay. When playing a Sonic Boom game, Guile needs to switch up his timings frequently, because if he's too predictable, then the opponent will counter accordingly. Guile has a warehouse of reliable normals up close, one of those being his standing medium punch. This is Guile's primary pressure tool, as well as a combo starter. When the opponent starts to respect standing medium punch, Guile can opt for a throw to open them up and continue his offense. but if the standing medium punch hits, then he should look to combo into flash kick to send the opponent full screen to start throwing sonic booms again. Another powerful offensive tool Guile has is reverse spin kick, nicknamed the upside down kick. This move is very problematic. If Guile is in range of a throw and the opponent thinks he'll opt for one, he can use the upside down kick to counter the throw and get a combo. If the opponent blocks the upside down kick, then Guile is safe from punishment, making it have great risk reward. Both of Guile's V skills give his sonic boom some extra flair. His V skill 1, Sonic Blade, puts out a stationary projectile in front of him. If Guile fires a sonic boom afterwards, it turns the Sonic Blade into Sonic Cross, a multi-hitting projectile that can travel at different speeds depending on the sonic boom used. Sonic Cross is just a better sonic boom and can be utilized in different ways. His V skill 2, Dive Sonic, fires a sonic boom from the air. Dive Sonic acts as a pseudo dive kick, which can be difficult to deal with if the opponent doesn't know the spacing. It's also great in combos. However, if poorly spaced, then it can be punished. Also, there are multiple ways to counter it since it is a projectile. Guile's V-Trigger 1, Solid Puncher, takes his projectile to another level. Solid Puncher gives him access to a new move called Sonic Break, a mini sonic boom that can be done by itself or cancelled into from a sonic boom. Guile can fire multiple projectiles at one time in VT1, which breaks the traditional projectile rule in Street Fighter games. Solid Puncher can be used to help Guile approach from a distance, or be used to do some stylish combos. V-Trigger 1 also changes his critical art, Sonic Hurricane, to Sonic Tempest, making it one of the better critical arts in Street Fighter V. Guile's framework has been the same since his first appearance in 1991. He just got extra style points in more recent games. The brick wall playstyle is still intact, but Sonic Boom is hard to use due to how many anti-projectile tools exist in Street Fighter V, so matchup knowledge is key when playing him. If you're a family man who likes a simple game plan, then pick Guile and enjoy the simple life. Thank you for watching. These character overviews are made possible by our generous patrons. For $1 a month, you can help support projects like this, and also get bonuses like early access to videos, and your name listed here. Up next is Ibuki, Balrog, and Jury.